Hello Aquariuses, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. Thank you so much for joining. I am tuning in for a timeless message for all of you. Messages from your higher self, your guides, your spirit team, ascended masters, angels, unconditional love, whatever wants to come through right now in alignment with your soul, your authentic path, your journey. Whatever we can do to affirm what you already know to be true. Always take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Thank you all so much as well. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for commenting, liking, and sharing the videos. I truly appreciate you all for that. And if I am doing personal readings again, so if you're interested, the links to connect with me are down below, as well as my Patreon and my Etsy and my Instagram. Find me over there. I love connecting with all of you. So I'm going to tune into the tarot and also pull some oracle cards for you. And just see what your higher self wants you to know at this time. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. 8 of Wands. Some beautiful communication surrounding you, whether you're feeling inspired to get together with someone or talk with someone, or someone wants to talk with you. There's a lot of beautiful energy here, communication, great ideas being exchanged, just, you know, catching up, very loving, excited type of energy where it's just very effortless back and forth, very fertile, never ending type of, you know, communication, something you really enjoy talking about. Or somebody, you know, talking to somebody with whatever it is. There's an energy here of just beautiful communication, okay? We have the 8 of Cups. So moving forward from some things in the past, I feel like there was a little bit of emotional disappointment. And I don't feel a lot of heartbreak here. I feel like there's like a lot of passion. There's a lot of fire. You're just like, you know what? I gave that a try, those things. There doesn't really feel like any hard feelings here, which is really nice. I'm seeing like the water and the moon and it's dark, but I'm seeing this red flowing cape and it's just like passion, like I'm moving forward, you know, life, there's more to life than this. There's a whole life, there's a whole world out there. You know, I can do anything I want to and there's no going back. So I'm going to move forward and discover, you know, what's out there for me. So whatever this is, it feels very positive. I've never felt the 8 of Cups come through that way, but that's really nice. It's a very healthy attitude and mindset. And I feel like, you know, it has a lot to do with this very inspired communication that you're receiving or communicating. It's really empowering your soul, your heart, your spirit. You know, you're doing the right thing moving forward in your life, whatever it is. We have the Emperor here, 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So there's something here about, it's like receiving communication that felt very inspired and like moving forward on some things. Like I feel like things were moving forward. There's this energy here of the Emperor. I almost feel like there's a discernment happening. And with the King of Pentacles, my goodness, let me clarify these. I feel, it almost feels like there was like something you were really excited about and moving towards, and then the Emperor is here, like somehow there's a block, or like you stopped, or like I don't know, it's like the Emperor is watching. There's this energy here with the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. There's some sort of deceptive thoughts going on here. There's something that's not quite right. It's very interesting. I'm going to clarify these to understand it a little bit better. Let's see what the 8 of Wands is. 9 of Pentacles. So this energy of being very independent, feeling very connected, stable, secure in your foundation, your finances, feeling good within your body. I feel like there's an energy of health and connection to life, feeling really good, abundant, prosperous, free-flowing communication, just receiving everything you need and feeling generous and all of this. Okay, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So this could have been a decision that maybe it was right for your heart, but maybe there's something here in your mind There's something here that wasn't aligning with the communication. Maybe there was something unspoken. There's some sort of unspoken communication here. It may be asking you to, it's like something from your past that needs to be addressed, something that wasn't spoken that needed to be for you to fully like move forward with peace of mind. Maybe someone lied to you and was dishonest to you about something. And that, you know, it's like, you're like, okay, well, I'm moving forward. Okay, let's just clarify these and see what's going on. The Emperor. Interesting. Queen of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely some lies and some deceit here going on. I feel like there's something here about, it's like internal. It's like there's some sort of internal dialogue. The Seven of Swords in reverse is like choosing to see through, you know, you don't entertain the lies or deception. It could be the Emperor energy, really aware of what's going on, but there's a Queen of Swords energy here that's, it's like there's silence with the Queen, and the Emperor's like silent as well, staring. I'm not sure. This is very interesting. This is an underlying type of energy where it's kind of happening in the background. I'm feeling like whatever this is, okay, this is what I'm feeling. You are really feeling independent right now. You're receiving some really inspired communication. There's something here about you moving forward and keeping it to yourself. Okay, there's an energy here of really listening to your higher self and allowing yourself to receive without communicating it in a way. Like, I feel like you're moving forward. You're not really feeling the need to tell anyone like what your plans are, or explain yourself. Like, you know what's right for you and you're moving forward. I feel like you're really taking the lead in your life. And there's this energy here that you're embodying with like, there's no more deception. There's no more like needing to silence yourself even. I feel like whatever intuitive insight you're receiving, you're honoring that. Like, there's an energy of keeping it to yourself right now. And it's because you're really seeing through distortion, through lies, through betrayal, through things that aren't really true for you. You felt this communication that's so true. It's like, you know, the love when you feel it. It's very effortless. You can talk back and forth. And so I feel like you moved forward. It's like you didn't express your truth or feel like you need to. You just decided to move forward. And there's an energy here of really taking the lead in your life. It's like a very physical type of energy, but you didn't speak your truth. You didn't say anything. You kept it to yourself, okay? So we have the Four of Swords here. With the Four of Swords and Justice. Look at that. So there's an understanding here. This is the advice from your higher self. It's like, if you have to keep going into meditation over and over because you're feeling, it's like these deceptive thoughts are creeping back up here, because there's something here about understanding, like when you receive true love communication and you know it's time to move forward with something, it is really important that you speak your truth. It's like bringing clarity to something for your own mindset, for your own well-being. Like, if you just walk away from someone without any explanation, it will come back and it'll play on your thoughts. You'll feel things that you don't want to feel. You'll heal things it's like there's this energy of understanding true justice, equal give and receive, being the person that you truly are in your integrity. So you're really being guided to go within and meditate right now. There's, this is your truth right here, this sword, and these other swords belong to other people. Okay. So it's a period of time where you can really discern what's true for you. And I feel this energy here with justice. Once you've gone within and you've really thought about, where these thoughts are originating, because this is, these are thoughts rooted in fear or illusion of beliefs and, different ways that we've grown up, different customs that we're projecting opinions or judgments on others, or we're actually running away with ideas that don't belong to us, thinking that, it's like, I almost feel like here, there's something about maybe listening to the advice of others. I'm going to clarify this really quick here. Death. Okay, so I feel like it's something here where whatever energy was deceptive to you, it's done. Okay, like there's this, it's like you knew that something wasn't right. You kept it to yourself. You're by remaining, silent to yourself, or by tuning into your inner wisdom, whatever this is. I feel like it's allowed you to let go of any sort of deceptive thoughts. However, there's a energy here that was like lingering over you, and maybe you were overthinking it for a while, or just, it's just part of the energy playing out. But there's an energy here of justice, choosing to meditate, choosing to go within, choosing to really reflect on equality, equal give and receive, cause and effect, all of that, and being fair, really seeing things from a fair perspective, not biased in any way. Like, I'm feeling like there's this energy of, it's like you don't want to be in your emotions about this. It's all about being very real, not allowing any emotional type of energy. So the deception thoughts, any thoughts that were fooling you in the past, is like there's a death here. Okay, to those thoughts, there's an ending here. There's a closure. There's a transformation. I feel like you're being guided to do the right thing, whatever it is, whatever you feel is right for you. Whatever your intuition is guiding you to do is the right thing for you, because ultimately this death energy is transformation, and these deceptive thoughts are dissolving or transforming. It's very interesting, how it starts off. It's like this may be, what's allowed you to see things for what they are. And whatever you've done the right thing for yourself. Okay, I feel like you really need to hear that. Let me tune into the King of Pentacles. The Fool. It's interesting. I think I was shuffling them upside down. It's very interesting though. It's like it's not a time to take risks, or it's like you already know the truth. You already know why you made the decision you did, and I feel like it's showing you, by your decision to stand by by your own choices, by whatever it is. It's like you received this inspired communication, and it allowed you to do what you needed to do. It allowed you to feel connected to yourself, feel your independence, and really move forward in whatever way you needed to. And I feel like as you did that, as you were really honoring your true feelings, your passion, your inspiration, there is an energy here of the deceptive thoughts dying, essentially, really exiting your reality, not being there. And it's like an honoring of it. It's almost like there's with the Emperor here, I feel like with the Emperor, nothing really surprises him. He's seen a lot. He runs an empire. There's a lot of people involved. And I just feel like this was a very physical decision, where it's just like you stood your ground and listened to your inner truth and honored it, chose not to entertain any sort of negative, deceptive, false, illusionary thoughts that weren't true for you. However, I also feel like you didn't speak your truth. And that's a part of why the Four of Swords showed up twice here. It's like this energy of, justice. When we don't speak our truth, we have to sit with these thoughts and feelings. Whereas if we speak our truth, it pretty much, neutralizes it right then and there. So maybe there was, you just weren't sure how to do it. However, it's like life is benevolent. It's always teaching us everything we need to know. So going within, meditating, feeling those thoughts and how they feel for you, and choosing to be just in whatever it is, there is an ending of whatever thoughts were plaguing you, whatever thoughts weren't feeling good for you. And I feel like here with the King of Pentacles, there's this energy of being very resourceful, very resilient, very responsible, very it's like, I want to say concerned, but it should be just feeling very satisfied in the well-being of the finances, feeling the flow, maybe not feeling like taking a risk or a leap of faith right now, but it's that energy is there for a new beginning. And I feel like there is a new beginning on its way for you right now. It's simply a matter of you really getting through this clarity in your mind. And if you're a woman, there is a masculine presence around you that it's definitely affecting, your like you speaking your truth in some way. Okay, there's an energy here of there's a clarity here in what's deceptive in terms of thinking and where it's rooted and how it happens. Okay. It's like you've really been meditating and going within, you know, within what the right thing is. You know what's fair, you know what's just, you know what's balanced, you know who did what, you know what the truth is, you know who's telling the lies. So there's a, you know, there's a transformation here of the energy. I want to pull an oracle card here for you from my Sacred Nature Reflections deck. Let's see what the poem is for you. All right, so this is the card. Let's see what the poem is. Signs, trust anew. Trust in your heart and you will know. The signs and synchronicities will show, will point, will affirm toward your dream, unfolding, revealing to you, one day at a time. All is clear, all is well. Darkness just a temporary spell. The light lives on forevermore. In your heart, a new start, a new day, anew. Signs, trust anew. Okay, so there is, you know, it's like whatever's going on here, there is an ending to any sort of distortion in terms of your mental realm, your thinking, like whatever this is. I feel like you've been wanting to take a leap of faith. You've been wanting to, um, you know, begin something new. And it's just a matter of you being patient, resilient, tuning into your wisdom, really going within yourself, focusing on fairness, focusing on whatever the situation is that you had to walk away from. I feel like, you know, no matter what, this is about you learning to really align with your truth, really aligning with what's truthful for you. Because, you know, if the Emperor, it's like I'm seeing the Queen, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords here. It's like there's this energy of imbalance. You know, the king and queen or the emperor and empress should always be in harmony and balance with one another. So when there's an imbalance between the masculine and feminine energy, it actually hinders us from being in the flow. And I'm talking about just within yourself. There's an energy here of the masculine energy being very dominant and making the decisions. And I see the masculine energy as more action and taking physical action in the world, where the feminine I feel is more receptive. And so it's almost like there's an imbalance between receiving the feminine wisdom, which, you know, so when your mental thoughts are becoming a bit too much, it's simply a matter of tuning into the receptiveness of your feminine energy, of accepting yourself as a full, you know, conscious human being full of all the energies of the world. You know, it's all of it. And so if we're walking away from someone, for example, and we have feelings of like, you know, bitterness, or we're angry or we're upset, or for whatever reason, we're actually creating resistance within ourselves. We have to be able to move forward with a clear conscience. Otherwise, if we move forward without that clarity, it lingers around us in our thoughts and in our consciousness. We share one human consciousness. So it's like I feel like whatever you're going through, you're understanding like cause and effect, and where you're contributing to any sort of resistance in your life, which is powerful because, you know, the Emperor goes through these types of lessons and things. That's how people reach levels of self-mastery. It's like seeing everything as a lesson, and no matter what, you're always making the right decision. As long as you're choosing to learn and grow, you know, the universe, the way I feel about it is there's really no time limit, or like, it's just, it's all unfolding. It's however, you know, it moves how we move. You know, if we're taking action, it's taking action. And I just feel like this situation is so divinely guided for you that, you know, the Seven of Swords energy, any sort of like there's no self-sabotaging energy that's happening for you anymore. I feel like some of these thoughts are really tripping you up, and you know, you're just not tolerating any sort of vibes that are not feeling right for you. However, it's like the thoughts were still there, they're still like showing up. And so it feels like, you know, trust, things are anew. Trust in your heart and you will know. The signs and synchronicities will show. They will point, they will affirm toward your dream, unfolding, revealing to you one day at a time. All is clear, all is well. Darkness just a temporary spell. The light lives on forevermore. In your heart, a new start, a new day, a new signs, trust anew. Okay. So expect all those thoughts that were bothering you to be gone very soon. Okay. Stay true to yourself. Continue meditating when you need to. Of course, you know, it's like we don't have to be told that. It's just reassuring, you know, that you're not, you know, it's what you're feeling is affirm that, you know, affirm that it's true and we are connected to one another. Okay. Whatever it is that you had to move away from or forward from, it was difficult for you. Okay. So be gentle to yourself. Let's see what the angels want to say. Law of attraction. This came out for Scorpio. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So Aquarius, I feel like this has been really beautiful for you to learn about the law of attraction and your thoughts and how you create and manifest your own reality. Like this has been a very powerful lesson for you. And I feel like you've been very supported through it. You know, it wasn't like, I feel like you've been very empowered through the whole process, and it's really taught you a lot about your thoughts and how you manifest and really trusting your soul guidance, right? Really trusting your soul guidance, and all is clear, all is well. So this is whatever is happening is temporary, and it's allowing you to really take this full, you know, embracing the future, the new. It's just right now is not, you know, you're not feeling like it's like this energy of wanting everything to feel new again and like moving forward, but there's an energy here of like knowing and appreciating and understanding it's a process. It takes time. So the signs are showing up, trust and anew. It's going to feel reassuring, you know, and I feel a new energy after this death process, you know, this transformation of releasing. It's like transforming your thoughts. You know, thoughts are just invisible energy, right, in our consciousness. And when we go within and really tune into our heart and we choose healing and we choose love, we choose to trust and stay focused and take the lead in our life. You know, everything happens so naturally. We just have that awareness, okay? And look at this. Yes, Ganesh, clearing any obstacles, blockages, really allowing you to see clearly through anything that's going on right now, whatever you want to know, the answer to what you really want to know deep in your heart, it's yes, okay? So trust yourself. I feel like, again, this is something that you're keeping to yourself for whatever reason. So honor that. You know, it's meant just for you. And that's what's so beautiful about really staying true to your, you know, your soul, your sacredness, is that you don't need to tell people anything. It's really up to you as long as you're, you know, committed to healing yourself and moving forward, whatever is going on. There's just this beautiful energy around you of life force and peace and, you know, your higher self, the angels, the guides with you. And, you know, I feel like this is, you know, from the beginning, you knew this was something very spiritual, very meant to happen. And so you were prepared. It's like, it's whatever it is, it's showing you something very powerful. Okay. Let's see what the energy oracle wants you to know. This is wonderful, Aquarius, because your mind, you're going to feel so clear. You're just going to feel like your wonderful, happy self. Look at this, the sun. I love it. Okay. Such beautiful energy. Such beautiful energy. Your soul will never have you do anything you're not ready for or prepared for. So, you know, it's like you're really going to be, I feel like, regaining a whole new trust in yourself, like a deepening of your trust. You're more aware of different consciousness and thoughts, which gives you that wisdom, you know, to really feel confidence in what you're doing, taking the lead in your life, making decisions, being responsible for whatever it is that's in your world, like feeling really appreciative. Won't be tormented by thoughts anymore that don't feel good to you. Okay, I really feel you shining, feeling positive. You know, this new beginning is really, there's a new beginning unfolding, and it's just, it's so beautiful. I love how she's just in this, you know, pool of water. It's a cup, obviously, but it's just, it feels like so simple and tranquil, and yet the quality of energy feels so good. It's so natural and authentic. There's just an ease to it here. Okay. Look at that. Shooting star. Confirmation. How beautiful. You have the sun, the stars. It's so simple, right? It's like night and day. Yes and no. The law of attraction, you know, what you give, you receive. Justice, you know, cause and effect. You reap what you sow. There's all sorts of just beautiful clarity here for you, and trust, you know, trusting the timing of everything, allowing things to play out, cycles to unfold, allowing yourself to learn and grow as you're moving through things in your life, you know, trusting that what's meant to be is yours, Ganesh, like things in the unseen, clearing obstacles for you left and right, you know, choosing not to entertain the negative thoughts and beliefs, and instead choosing to meditate even if you have to armor up. Okay, so my goodness, I'm going to leave the message there. I feel complete with that. You know, this is your confirmation that everything is truly, truly unfolding in alignment with your heart's desires, with everything that you want. Okay, there's no fear, there's no worry here. Stay focused on the positive, trust and know that everything is going really well for you. Okay, and there's nothing that you can't handle. You may feel a little bit of this death energy as, you know, taking time to nurture yourself, really allow yourself to do what feels good. It may not feel like, it doesn't feel the best, obviously, to feel these energies, especially combined together. I don't feel like it's going to be like taking you out or anything like that, but it's like you won't feel this incessant need to meditate. I feel like it's going to free you up to be more just, you know, in your body, doing what you do. And I even feel here, if there's some sort of business venture or something you're wanting to do, like you're just waiting for the energy to clear, to return back to somewhat of a, you know, stable energy where you just feel the stability, and then there's a new beginning here. It's like a new beginning. It's all guided. It feels really good moving forward. There's no doubt or anything like that. So signs, trust, and anew. Okay, love is just the lake and the trees and the way that the fog is on the water. It looks like angels, you know, angel mist. So this is really, it's beautiful. It's like honoring this process and really being grateful for the sacredness of our spirit and our soul and our journey and what it teaches us and what we've learned from the whole process. Being grateful for what you've been shown and taught, because I feel like your soul's been here really guiding you in such a gentle way through some powerful lessons, okay, that really do affect how we create our reality, and you're learning them. So congratulations, and just continue staying true to your heart and your soul, and you know, feeding your consciousness with thoughts that are very empowering to you, thoughts that feel good, affirmations, guided meditations, that sort of thing. I feel like that's what you're doing. So okay, so yes, whatever that question is, yes. And I truly hope, Aquarius, that this message resonated and just brought you affirmation to what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, and just wisdom, support moving forward for you, okay? Thank you all so much for subscribing as well, liking, commenting, and sharing. I truly appreciate you for that. If you're interested in a personal reading, I am offering those again. And I also have my Patreon and Etsy store and other links down below in the description if you're interested in connecting. Find me on Instagram too. But other than that, just keep being you, take care of yourself, and I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you beautiful Aquariuses. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. All my infinite love as always. Peace.